Hey YouTube, I just wanted to make a quick video on what I feed my fish and how I feed my fish. Um, I use mainly the brine shrimp, the spirulina, and the mysis shrimp. I recently got the seaweed delight. I don't use it all the time. That's mainly just for my tangs. But basically, what I do is I put a cube of the brine, a cube of the spirulina, and a cube of the mysis shrimp into a cup, and I let that settle, and I let it, you know, get nice and soft for the fish to eat, and then I pour it in the tank all mixed together. That way, I'm feeding them a bigger variety of food rather than, just spirulina or just brine or just mysis. Um, all the foods are healthy for the fish. As you can see, three of them there are made by Hikari. The one seaweed delight is not, but that was just an off-brand one that I picked up at my local fish store. And recently I picked up let's see if I can focus in here, this New Life Spectrum. I don't know if you guys can read that or not, but I'll just read it to you. I can't get my camera to focus. It's very high in protein. It's got 37% protein, 6% fat, fiber 4%, moisture 10%, which that's kind of like the mysis shrimp. It's extremely high in protein. The protein here says 10.5% protein. That's the highest out of all four of the foods that I feed my fish. I don't feed them the mysis all the time, actually. I try and save that because, believe it or not, it's tough to find at my local fish store. When they have it in, they have it in, and I try and get as much. I usually buy these cubes. There's 32 cubes in each pack. I found that this is my favorite food to feed. A nice mixture of the food together. What I've also done is I've also taken one of these, the crates that's inside of these. If you pull, this is empty, but if you pull it out, there's the little squares. Well, I popped all the cellophane out, and what I've actually done is I've mixed these three together, and I've poured it into these squares, and I've put it back in the freezer, and I've wrapped it in plastic wrap and tin foil. That way I have 32 cubes of a nice mixture of brine shrimp, spirulina, and mysis, so I'm not feeding the same thing every time. You're probably thinking, what are you doing? Are you feeding them a whole glass of the brine shrimp, the spirulina, and the mysis at one time? No, it's way too much food. Like I said, I have two other tanks upstairs, not including my tank for the new fish that I get, but I feed them the rest. What I do is I use a turkey baster, and I suck up the food in that, and then I put it in the tank and I let them eat from it. I'm not going to do that today just so I can show you them eating in a little bit here. I let them eat until they stop eating, until they're not really focused anymore, and they've already eaten a lot. And then I go upstairs and I do the same thing with my other fish. I put the rest in their tanks, and they go crazy for that. So that's a nice treat for them. I don't always do it because sometimes I'll just feed the New Life Spectrum pellets. I don't know if I mentioned what that was called before or not, but I basically bought those because I was at my local fish store, and I'd seen a lot of people using them online, and people said they like them, and I asked the guy, I'm like, hey, have you tried this yet? I've heard good things about it, whatever. So he said, well, I'll take one. He's like, let me know how it is. So he gave me that, and I brought it home. It's nice so that I don't have I don't have to go mix up some shrimp every time and wait for it to, you know, dissolve into the water and all that, and so it's soft enough for them to eat it. I can just put pellets in there and they sink if you hold them underwater for a few seconds. So here's the tank. Gonna be feeding them. Sorry about the glare there. I'm gonna feed them now, and I'll show you how they like their nice diet of food. That's another reason why I really like to mix all the food together, because that way they're getting a good diet. They're not just eating the same thing over and over again. Yeah, I guess they are eating the same thing over and over again, with all those things mixed together every time, but they're getting three different styles of food all in one serving. So just put some food in there and they go crazy. They love it. The spirulina and the seaweed delight are good for the tangs. Sometimes I have a clip of seaweed in there, but I found that if you leave it in there too long, or they eat some of it and rip it off and it floats around in the tank and then it gets in the sand and sits there, it's not the best. So what I like to do is just feed them the spirulina. To be honest, my favorite of the foods is the spirulina. All my fish eat it. It's perfect for the tangs. So they love it. It's in my mind, it's the perfect diet. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys feed your fish? What do you find that works well? You know, what do you see that makes your fish happy after you feed them that? Or what have you tried that works, that doesn't work, that you don't like? Let me know what you guys think. I want to be more interactive with the people that are watching my videos. I don't want people to just watch and go, oh, that's cool, or oh, that, I didn't like that, or, you know, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what type of video you guys want to see. I'm getting ready to do a water change here. Should I do a video on doing a water change, how quick and easy it is? You know, throw me some ideas. I'm really open to anything. I've been kind of tight on money. I live up in New York, and we have to pay, you know, income taxes and stuff. So I owe the state some money. I gotta pay them. So before they come get me, I gotta spend money on that before I can spend money on my fish tank. So it's gonna be a little bit until I get some new corals and my skimmer and stuff like that. But let me know what you guys think. Like I said, comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.